Hi, this is Seth Teal with Somos Real Estate. You know, we get a lot of people, clients and friends, telling us we're getting these letters in the mail, we're getting postcards. People want to buy our house. Should we go with an investment company? As someone who's sent out those letters previously and with medium success, we know what our competition is doing, and we know how these transactions work. They're not for everyone, but let's go down the alley here and see what's up. First, you need to determine whether or not you want to sell your house or stay in it. Ultimately, if you want to stay in it, just throw them in the trash, recycle them, do whatever. If you do want to sell your house, then you need to determine whether or not you want to engage an investment company such as that or list it with an agent on the MLS. Once you've made that determination, you need to find your agent, or you need to determine which one of these investment companies you want to work with. We always suggest that you work with an agent and list it on the MLS. However, that's not for everyone, and we totally understand that. If you do want to go with one of these investment companies, the first thing you need to do is make sure they're reputable. You can do some research online. You can see reviews. You can check the Better Business Bureau. You can also search their LLC or whatever their entity is. We always say ask for references. Good companies will always provide good references. Understand that cash offers are usually lower than market price or market value, but that's because they are going to usually have no commissions. They typically close quicker, and oftentimes the buyers will pay all or part of the closing costs associated with the transaction. If you receive a verbal offer from one of these investment companies, have them put it in writing. It means nothing if it's verbal. Have them put it in writing. We suggest that you have it put on a TREC promulgated 1-to-4 family contract, or have the contract drawn up by an attorney. Oftentimes, many of these companies have a fly-by-night contract, which has many outs for them and only benefits them, the buyer, and not you, the seller. Check to see on the contract once you receive it if it says and or assigns at the buyer name, or if anywhere on the contract it says whether or not it's assignable or can be assigned. This means that they can actually put your property under contract and turn around and sell that contract to another buyer. Oftentimes, they leave you at the closing table and the transaction fails. Check to see if there are other potential outs on the contract. Oftentimes, they have maybe not an option period, but days to receive a seller's disclosure or days to receive certain rejections on the property. These are all outs for the buyer, and it allows them to get out of the contract, without your knowledge. Ultimately, we say use a title company always. That way you ensure that the transaction's being handled by an uninvolved third party and that everything's handled properly. We also suggest getting a non-refundable down payment instead of earnest money. This helps if they fail to close on the property. At least you've got some of your expenses and time covered. And ultimately, go with your gut. Usually your intuition is correct. If it feels like a slimy interaction or somebody that's less than forthright, then go the opposite direction. And always, you can reach out to Somos Real Estate. We'll be happy to take a look, help you out if we can. Thank you.